All right, most of us know just how important it is to have health and auto insurance, but what do you think about life insurance? Mark McKellar from Members Credit Union is here with us in the studio to give us more information, tell us all about some of the different options available for us. Mark, thanks so much for being here. Talking life insurance, not necessarily an easy thing to think about.
Not an easy thing to think about, but if you do, it's great, really, because you have to think about the future, not necessarily your future, but your family's future. It's really critical that you set them up so that they have many years of income and they're comfortable should something happen to you.
All right, so let's talk about it. As a provider for the family, when do you decide I should start looking into getting life insurance?
Well, I think if you're a young person and great health, that's the best time to lock into your insurance. Okay. Your terms are really great in terms of your health is going to be probably your best, and you're going to go through the health screening, and you're going to get the lowest possible premium, and you can get it out for lock in for a number of years. So that's the best time.
And is it the kind of thing especially when we start to make those life choices and we have dependents, that really should be the impetus to maybe up that?
Absolutely. I mean, you get married or you have people that are dependent on you. You have your first child. That's the time to start.
That's a good time. All right. So what are some of the different life insurance options that are out there?
Well, I think the first one and the thing that you probably hear the most advertising on is term insurance, which is the least expensive, and it's set for a specific time, and it is the least expensive, and it's great to get early on. There's permanent life insurance that it tends to be more of an investment, and you can actually cash that in near the end of your life expectancy. You take cash out of it, and so there's two different ways to approach it, multiple ways actually.
Life insurance as an investment that you could actually get a return on, not just to pass along to your dependents. Can you borrow against your life insurance?
You certainly can. I don't think a lot of people think about it or really do. It's probably not the best thing to do because you're taking out of your accumulated investment there, and you have to pay that back, and that'll reduce your overall money you'll get at the end of the term. If you choose to liquidate it, then you can turn it into an annuity and pay yourself back through your life and your spouse's life or loved one's life. But keeping it there, keeping it whole, and keeping it in place for the intended purpose is your best option.
One of the reoccurring themes we have here in MoneyWise is normally Andy telling me that I should sit down with somebody that really understands the banking aspect and the money aspect in order to make these important life decisions. A lot of people might not think life insurance is one of those elements, but it sounds like it can be an important thing, whoever's making your financial decisions, that they're aware of what you're doing.
Well, all your planning for your financial future and your current situation is all built on building blocks. And life insurance is one of those building blocks. And you definitely need to speak to somebody that can give you all the ins and outs of your situation, how the best life insurance would match your financial picture.
Is there a particular time frame where we want to make sure, let's say we have a term policy.
Right.
Okay. And we buy it when our kids are young. Is there a goal in terms of, well, I want to make sure that I'm covered at least until they get through college? Do we look down the road like that when we're trying to pick out a term policy?
Absolutely. What you do is you might start out with a term policy because you're younger and it's affordable and so on. But at a certain point, you're going to switch over. And a good life insurance representative is going to monitor that for you or with you and tell you at a certain time you're going to flip that over into a more permanent situation so that you can either cash out later on to take and turn it into an annuity or take the cash, or to continue keep it in force so that you do actually reap the benefit, or your family member reaps the benefit of when you pass on and they receive the benefit.
So it's probably one of those things that every so often, periodically, we should check back in and make sure that we have the right policy for our needs now, other people's needs, as well as for our future.
Absolutely. Just keep in mind, it's not really for you.
It's not really for you.
Right.
All right, Mark, thanks so much. Experts like Mark say it's important for each family to take a look at their finances and make sure they're cared for if something happens.